Hello! Today we are going to talk about New York. This is a picture about New York. This is before an airplane crashed the Twin Towers. So I have also a book about New York, and we are going to read just a little about this city. New York is a big city located in USA, United States of America. It is on the East Coast, but it is bigger than every other city in the country. More than 8 million people live there. Many people call New York the Big Apple. It is a big and exciting city. There are 5 different parts of New York. Most of the city's famous buildings are in Manhattan. Manhattan is an island. It is not very big, just 21.6 kilometers long and 3.7 kilometers wide. New Yorkers often call Manhattan the city. There are not many houses in Manhattan. Most people live in apartments. These are the apartments. The Chrysler Building is a beautiful and unusual building. The designers wanted the top of the building to look like car wheels. Now, New York is famous for its many skyscrapers. Most of them are in the middle of Manhattan. The Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is a very famous tall building. Until 1972, no building in the world was taller than it. Tourists can go up to the 102nd floor for a fantastic view of the city. In 1933, the Empire State Building was a very famous film. In King Kong, the gorilla climbs to the top of the building. This is the building, and here is a picture about the movie King Kong. New York is still an international city. Almost 40% of New Yorkers were born in other countries. It is an international city in another way too. New York is the home of the United Nations. This border organization started in 1945. Now, 192 countries belong to it. The United Nations building is on the east side of Manhattan, but it is not part of the USA. The United Nations building is international land. This is the building. This is a big building. On a little island south of Manhattan, there is a very famous site, the Statue of Liberty. The statue was present to the United States from the people of France in 1886. It is 93 meters tall. There are 354 steps from the ground to the head. Tourists can visit a museum at the bottom of the statue. There are stairs inside the statue up to the head, but visitors can't go up the arm to the top of the statue. You know, this is the Statue of Liberty. There are many bridges between Manhattan and the other parts of New York City. One very famous bridge is the Brooklyn Bridge over the East River. This bridge opened in 1883. Before that time, Brooklyn and Manhattan were separate cities. People traveled between them by boat. This is the bridge. Brooklyn Bridge. New York is a big, busy city with lots of people and buildings, but New Yorkers can enjoy a quiet walk or get some exercise under beautiful trees in Central Park. In Central Park, you can visit a zoo, go to a restaurant, visit an art gallery, or take a boat on the lake. In winter, you can go ice skating. This is Park. Shopping and eating in the city. New York is a great place to go shopping. There are dozens of shops, from little specialist shops to huge department stores. Macy's department store is one of the largest stores in the world. Tiffany's jewelry shop is famous around the world. The city is a great place for food too. There are more than 20,000 restaurants. You can get food from anywhere in the world. You can go to very expensive, famous restaurants, or you can eat cheaply from street stalls. The American hot dog started in New York. This is Macy's, this is jewelry, and these are the cars where you can buy some hot dogs. Every November, dozens of people come to run in the New York Marathon. The runners go through all 5 parts of the city. The race ends in Central Park. Okay, that's just a little information about New York. Then I hope you can, or we can, read some about other city. This is a famous city, New York. So my dream is to can go there before I die, because it's a dream I have since I was a child. Okay,